Hi Leo, welcome to your mid-October 2020 Tarot and Astrology reading. If you'd like more in-depth astrology, please check out your October, strength card right off the bat, your October video that I already have in this playlist. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this reading for regular updates. So here's the strength card, there you are. You're ready to get going. You're ready to hold on, you're ready to be strong, you're ready to invest your heart. And if you don't feel ready right now, you will be. We're heading into Scorpio season, and that for you is that fourth house energy of nesting, of resting, of having a bit more privacy, having a bit more time at home, a bit more downtime. Allowing your social batteries to recharge, albeit maybe most of the world is doing that at the moment, depending on what country you're in. And this full moon that's coming up in your 10th house of long-term goals and recognition is going to bring some very, very unexpected, possibly quite exciting, possibly quite genius, because Uranus is associated with genius, changes to your career and where you think you're going. Look out around this time for some interesting mental deposits. Ideas that are being put in your head that you could really run with. And maybe even a moment of, why didn't I think of that? See what your cards have to say. Underneath, the devil. Maybe some of you are dressing as the devil for Halloween. It seems to be a big costume in that Among Us game. Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Temperance, lovely. Challenge, Queen of Swords, and the outcome is the Four of Pentacles. Ooh, that fixed energy is making you feel a little bit insecure about something. Let's clarify what? Three of Pentacles. And the Emperor. I get it. Okay. And then that devil energy underneath. Power. Power is a big part. I think my candle's going out. No. Power is a big part. This is not a good idea. But I don't like it. It's flame not being. There we go. Can't have a candle going out for a fire sign reading. So, power is a big part of the remainder of October for you. That full moon is the kind of full moon that fixed signs fear, but also what fixed signs need. And in terms of your long-term goals and your recognition, Leo, you need this. You need this change. Even if it seems uncomfortable, this change is pretty big. For a lot of you, that temperance energy in the positive sector of the spread is saying that you need to be patient with these changes. Uranus energy is quick, Taurus energy, not so much. You need to balance that need for action and also that need for relaxation. And Scorpio season is that. It's a time to nest, it's a time to take pause, it's a time to reflect. But with that 10th house moon, it's also asking you to be adaptable, to find synergy, to be graceful amidst the changes. Now you have ideas, you do have ideas, you have some pretty smart ideas here. But what you're hoping for from the cosmos, or maybe even from the people you work with or the connections you have, what you're hoping for is a little bit of help. And pride gets in the way of fixed signs asking for help, we know this. But there is room for collaboration. It might cost you a little bit more, but in knowing how to work with people and knowing how to accept help from people, to give help from people, to pay people what they're worth, to keep connected to people, to reach out to people, to network. You're headed towards that Emperor moment that keeps coming up for you in the cards. And Mars is retrograde, and it's retrograde in your 9th house of higher ideals of philosophy. So at the moment, you're kind of going through a period where you're restructuring, reconsidering what your future looks like in a big way. And everybody's going to say, yeah, we're all going through that, but you're going through it in a different way. You're going through it in a way that really is quite different to what the plan initially was. And if you have air signs in your life that are really getting into your head about it, you should probably hold back from them a little bit. Just a little for now. Because when you feel like you have to defend your journey and your destination and your rationale, you can get really, really defensive, and that can lead to really toxic relationships. What you need to do with people that are getting in your head at the moment, Leo, is take a bit of space. People that are gaslighting you, maybe. People that are constantly questioning, or people that really are not seeing where your heart is invested in this, because you're actually very sensitive about your future right now. Even though the cards are saying that you are going towards something really great. Now, the way that you get there with that Four of Pentacles, though, is by not closing off so much from other people. I think a lot of you want to be self-employed, or a lot of you want to be more independent, or a lot of you want to be more powerful. And I think many of you are thinking at the moment that the way to get there is to keep yourself to yourself. And what I will say is, yes, if somebody is really getting in your head and messing with your trajectory, I do think you should take a bit of space. But with the Three of Pentacles sandwiched in there, I think it's good to see that there will always be people around a Leo that want them to do well. Because you guys have that royalty. You guys always have a following. You guys always have people in the background wanting to be there for the ride. And in that same respect, it's good to listen to people that have a little bit of doubt, because sometimes it can stop you from making really grand mistakes. Especially if there's somebody in your life telling you not to be impulsive, that's a good thing. If there's somebody in your life telling you to be more discerning because they want you to be sure, again, that's a good thing. But if somebody's telling you can't do something, or that it's silly or a pipe dream, that's not so good. Learn to sift through the opinions and see what will actually help you temper yourself. Because even though you have a big part of you invested in this Emperor future for yourself, where you wear the finest clothes, or you go on the finest holidays, or you have a voice of command, even if all of that is going on in your head at the moment, Scorpio season is still a time, Leo, where you're healing a little bit, and you can feel really very sensitive, and you can feel really very pushed. There is a lot of reason to believe that for anybody with Leo in their energy, over the next 5 or 6 years, you probably will be gaining more independence. You probably will be self-employed. You probably will be entrepreneurs. You probably will be expanding. You probably will be at the top of your game, if it involves more freedom. Because Leos need freedom to reign. And that is why Aquarius is your opposite energy. So do be careful with your career choices. Make sure that there is freedom in your future there. And that's how you're going to be successful with your choices. And don't shut people out. There are people who want to help. Possibly the other fire signs. Possibly the Aries and the Sagittarius. They want to help. But also don't completely discredit that little voice. Beautiful energy. Okay. Caring connections and the heart chakra. Yep, for sure, Leo, there are people around you who really want to help. opening your heart to others. I think a lot of you with that Four of Pentacles up here, you see the way he's clinging his pentacles to his chest? I think a lot of you are dealing with a wounded heart space. And I think as well, it could have been, obviously with the devil, we think narcissist or sociopath, or just somebody who's very toxic for you. Could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, whatever. I think a lot of you have really very much been hurt. And this combination right here is saying to let love in. Opening up your heart chakra, affirming that you deserve love, affirming that you are creative, affirming that you are worthy, and then letting people love you. Very strong energy. We're going to be headed into Jupiter and Aquarius. We're going to be headed into Sagittarius season, and your heart will take stage. It will take center stage. So gear yourself up for that and accept it at the moment, especially with Temperance here. Maybe you're going through a period of a bit of healing, and it's good to be patient with yourself, and it's good to be loving, and make sure that that starts with you, because that is your default setting. Of course, everybody can differ from the default, but you need to get back to this. Back to that open heart, loving Leo space that matters so much to the world. I'll see you soon, Leo. Bye.